Yeah, I do think the real bathrooms are open, but that's a slightly, and they're across the field, but it's like, it's better than the porta potties. Yeah.
Welcome to Girls Lacrosse Senior Night 2024. We would
Kathy, wait, sit. Why don't you sit? Right in the shade. Yeah, you guys should sit and watch a little bit of the game. Learn something. See what's
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Tyler Kasterzak, and we welcome you to Senior Night at PTHS Memorial Field. Today's game will feature the visiting Parsippany Redhawks versus your Pequannock Golden Panthers. Parsippany will be entering this game with an overall record of 1-11. NJ.com says they're 1-10, but before we even made this Instagram poster, we saw that they had a game yesterday that was still not logged. We knew they lost it as we found the team who they were playing on Instagram, and that was a 9-3 loss Parsippany came off of, and that was against East Side Newark. So they're entering this game with an overall record of 1-11. Pequannock will be entering this game with an even 6-6 record. They were able to get themselves back in the win column and get themselves back even after falling under .500. They came off a 14-13 overtime victory at Whippany Park, and that was on May 2nd.
Stop, girls. Stop.
Starting in goal will be number 19, Sam Rosayola, entering this game with a 2-6 record and a save percentage of .301, averaging 3.7 saves per game, and a goals against average of 8.6, and 0 shutouts. The backup goaltender and the starting goalie, starting JV goalie, number 32, Jake Mary Roby, is 4-0. Rosayola looks to get back in this game and get herself a win as she's currently on a personal losing streak. As she was pulled last game after Pequannock went down 3-1. And of course, Jake Mary Roby was credited with that win. She is undefeated 4-0. So here we are with me, Tyler Kasterzak, reporting this game to you live here at PTHS Memorial Field. So here we are for Senior Night here on TJK Network. Pequannock versus Parsippany. And here we go. Kaylin Ziegler wins this opening draw. Kaylin Ziegler still with it. Passed along here to Teresa Iorio on the side. Now back behind to Ruby Smith. Ruby Smith. And now Cam Corbo with it. Now Sarah Robinson. Now over to Cam Corbo. Now over to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler rushing in, takes a shot, and this one goes wide. Clark with the chance here with Emily Ziegler. And a shot. And that one is saved. The starting goalie for the Redhawks is number 44, Adriana Seiko. Now Parsippany taking this one out, playing it the other way. Entering the zone. Fernandez. Fernandez loses this ball here and will recover it on her own.
field than we do.
Parsippany still holding control of the ball before this one gets loose, and Pequannock recovers it. Now Pequannock looking to get set back up right here. Caitlin Ziegler rushing this one in. Caitlin Ziegler tries to get it to Ruby Smith, but that one is knocked away. Battle for the loose ball. And Parsippany is able to get this one, but we're going to have a whistle here. And it looks like it will be a Panthers ball. Pequannock looks to get right back into business. Cam Corvo with it. Now Emily Ziegler. Now Ava Heinold. Teresa Iorio tries to get to Olivia Cribbs, and this one is knocked out of bounds. It will be Parsippany back with the ball. Out to center. Parsippany still holds it. This one's knocked loose. And now Caitlin Ziegler covers at center for Pequannock. Ruby Smith with it. Now Olivia Cribbs trying to battle for that one loose. She's able to get this one, and Ruby Smith recovering it as well. Ruby Smith bringing this one around, and this one is saved by Seiko. And Pequannock with another try, and this one's brought away, and will go out of bounds. Great chances by Pequannock. Looking to get the first goal of this game. Cam Corvo with it behind the net. Now over to Olivia Cribbs. Now Ruby Smith. Ruby Smith over to Caitlin Ziegler. Now Sarah Robinson over to Emily Ziegler. And now Cam Corbo. Corbo over to Emily Ziegler. And now back to Sarah Robinson. Sarah Robinson looking for some room. She'll hand this one off to Caitlin Ziegler. Now Emily Ziegler with it. Now over to Teresa Iorio. Teresa Iorio. To Caitlin Ziegler. Fourth shot. She scores! Caitlin Ziegler gets Pequannock on the board first. It is 1-0. Back at the draw here. And battle for this one. Emily Ziegler with Caitlin Ziegler. Ball's tied in between legs. And Emily Ziegler recovers it for Pequannock. Emily Ziegler passes this one to Teresa Iorio. Now back to Emily Ziegler. Now Cam Corvo. Caitlin Ziegler. Now Ruby Smith. Ruby Smith. And a shot from Ava Heinold. And that one was brought away. And now Teresa Iorio with it. Knocked away from physical contact. Teresa Iorio will get a chance here to make it a 2-0 lead for the Panthers. Teresa Iorio takes the shot, and she scores! Teresa Iorio makes it 2-0 Pequannock. Great start to Pequannock as they look to continue the momentum here. 6:30 to go in the first quarter. Pequannock with the 2-goal lead. Cam Corvo able to get this one off the draw here. Pequannock looking to get right back in it on the offense. Teresa Iorio with it. Sarah Robinson to Olivia Cribbs. Olivia Cribbs getting in front, and this one is saved by Seiko. So it looks like there was a block or a form of physical contact that will keep Pequannock in possession of the ball with Cribbs on it. Olivia Cribbs to Ruby Smith, and she scores! Ruby Smith from Olivia Cribbs. It is 3-0.
Little E makes sense. She's little, her name begins with E. Little E. Little E, come here. Little P. Little P. Little U. And her ear? No, right here.
Ball loose off the draw. And it will be a Pequannock ball. Cam Corvo bringing this one in. Looking for some room. Cam Corvo gives it to Caitlin Ziegler. Caitlin Ziegler to Teresa Iorio. Teresa Iorio over to Ruby Smith. Ruby Smith find a way in front. There's traffic. She'll hand us one behind the net to Olivia Cribbs. Ruby Smith back with it. Tries to get in front to Cribbs. But this one's loose, and Emily Ziegler recovers for Pequannock. Ziegler to Cribbs. Ruby Smith with it behind the net of Seiko. Tries to get to the side and in front. This one goes wide. Pequannock will continue with it on the offense with Teresa Iorio on it. Now Cam Corvo. Emily Ziegler. Now Caitlin Ziegler. Emily Ziegler to Cam Corvo. Emily Ziegler back with it. Now Teresa Iorio, and that one is saved by Seiko. Went off her right foot right there. Emily Ziegler in front. Traffic right there. But she finds a way to take a shot, and that one's brought away. Caitlin Ziegler with it for Pequannock now. Caitlin Ziegler with a shot. And she scores! Caitlin Ziegler with 2. It is now 4-0 Pequannock. And we're also going to have a timeout here. Here we are coming out of the timeout. Pequannock leads 4-0. 2 goals by Caitlin Zegler, 1 by Ruby Smith and Teresa Iorio. Ball loose from the draw. This gives Emily Zegler the opportunity to bring this one right back in. Emily Zegler. Over to Summer Cerisi. Summer Cerisi tries to go for it in front. And she finds a way and scores. It is 5-0 Pequannock. Summer Cerisi. And that's another draw, 1 by Pequannock. Caitlin Zegler bringing this one in. Caitlin Zegler. Over to Emily Zegler. Ava Heinold now with it. Caitlin Zegler. Over to Cam Corvo. Cam Corvo. No room. She'll take this one over to Caitlin Zegler. And now Ava Heinold. Gets over to Teresa Iorio. And Teresa Iorio blocked in traffic. I believe there was some contact involved. So Teresa Iorio will get an open opportunity with no traffic. And she'll take the shot. Here we go. Teresa Iorio with a shot. And she scores. Pequannock with a 6-0 lead early in the first quarter with 1:58 to go. Teresa Iorio with her second goal in today's game. So 1:58 to go in the first quarter. And Parsippany able to finally get this one off a face-off, but this ball is knocked loose. Battle for it. Parsippany. Let's see what they signal here. Looks like there was a form of contact involved, so it looks like Parsippany with an opportunity here. Parsippany looking to set up here. In front. Currently with it is number 23, Emma Straub. And she passes one along over to number 20, Vitiello. Now with it, number 27, Ava Teresi. Looking for some room as she will lose her footing there. And Pequannock recovers this one. That's Emily Zegler who gets that loose ball. Now Caitlin Zegler to Teresa Iorio. Teresa Iorio on the entry. Tries to get to Olivia Cribbs, but that one goes loose, but Cribbs recovers. Emily Zegler with it. Emily Zegler tries to get it to Cam Corva, but it went loose, and Emily Zegler is able to hold on to it. And We're going to have a bit of physical contact there. So Pequannock looks to get set up here. That's Emily Ziegler with the ball right there. But as Pequannock was on the setup, the horn rang to end off our first quarter. Pequannock with a lead by 6 with a score of 6-0. 2 goals by Caitlin Ziegler and Teresa Iorio, which makes that a total of 4. And then Ruby Smith and Summer Cerisi combining for 2 as well to make it 6. Anyways, second quarter will be underway shortly. Here on TJK Network, you're watching Pequannock VS Parsippany Girls Lacrosse.
Alright, thanks for coming. Yep, we'll see you tomorrow. Rest those knees, Lexi.
Where is Daddy? I'll be home.
Here we are, getting ready for the second quarter with Pequannock leading 6-0. They look to continue the momentum here and extend their lead even more. So Pequannock with very high momentum to start off this game in the first quarter and continue it for the second quarter of this first half of the game. Draw is loose. And Cam Corbo able to get it for the Panthers. Cam Corbo speeding this one in. Cam Corbo. Now Ruby Smith with it. Bringing this one around. And Seiko with the save. Pequannock holding this one in his zone still. Caitlin Ziegler from Teresa Iorio. Now over to Cam Corbo. Now Ava Heinold. Back to Corbo. Now over to Emily Ziegler. Now to Caitlin Ziegler. Now Cam Corbo with it. Looking through traffic, she takes the shot, and she scores! Cam Corbo makes it 7-0 Pequannock. Ball loose. Off the draw. Battle for it. Cam Corbo gets it for Pequannock. Cam Corbo bringing this one in. Now Emily Ziegler with it. Ball's loose from an attempted pass, but Teresa Iorio recovers it and keeps it going for Pequannock. Over to Cam Corvo. Sarah Robinson. Over to Summer Cerisi. Ruby Smith with it behind the net. Ruby Smith at the side. Gets it in front. And Zoe Wisner gets a goal for Pequannock. It is now 8-0.
Don't hurt your eyes.
So number 12, Zoe Wisner, getting herself a goal in this game. She normally plays out on defense, but she was in the right spot at the right time. And now Parsippany wins a draw here. And now they look to set up and look to get their first on the board here. Currently with it, number 20, Fatiello. And she'll lose that one. Still loose. And it is recovered by Grace Vischer for Pequannock. Grace Vischer gets it out to Cam Corvo. Now Emily Ziegler, with not that much defense on her, she tries to get it over to Ruby Smith, who was open, but that one just went by right by her stick. And behind the net, battle for it. And this one will go out of bounds. So now Parsippany with the ball, taking this one out. And Parsippany bound for that one right on the end. They're able to get this pass over. Ball loose at center. Zoe Wisner recovers for the Panthers. Zoe Wisner bringing this one in. Now Ruby Smith with it at the corner. Now Summer Cerisi gets in front and scores. Summer Cerisi makes it 9-0 Pequannock. Summer Cerisi now with her second goal in today's game. Ball loose, off the draw. Caitlin Ziegler gets it for Pequannock. Now over to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler. Over to Caitlin Ziegler. And there will be a whistle that will be blown. Well, she did shoot that one in the net, but Pequannock will get set up here. That goal won't count, but Caitlin Ziegler with a chance to get it back here. Caitlin Ziegler takes the shot, She scores! It's a hat trick for Caitlin Ziegler. It is 10-0. Seven minutes left in the second quarter. Pequannock leads by a whole double digit of 10. They look to continue this marvelous momentum for senior night. Parsippany is able to get themselves this ball from the draw and try to get one in. Samra Sayola has not faced a shot yet in this game. And this ball on a failed pass goes right into Rasayola's stick, and she's able to get this one out to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler rushing this one in. Traffic in front, so she holds on. Ruby Smith behind the net. Trying to move along to the side here. Ruby Smith gets in front, and she scores! Ruby Smith makes it 11-0. .505 left in the second quarter. Ruby Smith with her second goal of the night. Or of the day, because it is still daylight out here in Pequannock at 6:22 p.m. Pequannock with another win off the draw as this one's brought in. Ruby Smith with it behind the net. Now over to Olivia Cribbs. Now Cam Corbo. Now Caitlin Ziegler to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler to Ava Heinold, who was behind the net. And now Cribbs with it. Cribbs takes a shot. She scores! Olivia Cribbs makes it 12-0 for Pequannock. Cribbs with their first goal in today's game. Emily Ziegler with that one off the draw right there. Pequannock with it once again. Teresa Iorio now. Now Ruby Smith. Now Olivia Cribbs. Olivia Cribbs. The side. Gives it over to Cam Corbo. Cam Corbell. To Caitlin Ziegler. Caitlin Ziegler. And there's traffic in front, so she'll take this one back and give it to Emily Ziegler. Now Teresa Iorio back with it. Now Olivia Cribbs. Teresa Iorio. Over to Cam Corvo. Now Caitlin Ziegler. To Emily Ziegler. Teresa Iorio with it. Now Ava Heinold. Now Olivia Cribbs. Cribbs still with it. Gets in front of Ava Heinold. And that one is saved by Seiko. Ava Heinold brings this one through in front of the net. And we'll give this one to Cam Corbell. Ruby Smith with it from Caitlin Ziegler. Now Olivia Cribbs behind the net. Caitlin Ziegler to Cam Corvo. Now Ava Heinold. Ava Heinold with a shot. That one just trickles wide, going off Seiko. Pequannock still with it. Teresa Iorio now with it. Now Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler. Out to Teresa Iorio. Caitlin Ziegler to Cam Corvo. Now back to Teresa Iorio. Caitlin Ziegler with it. And the horn will sound to end off our second quarter and our first half of this game. Pequannock with an 11-0 lead on Parsippany. Goals scored by Caitlin Ziegler, who has 3, Ruby Smith with 2, Teresa Iorio with 2, Summer Cerisi with 2, Cam Corbo, Zoe Wisner, and Olivia Cribbs, each with 1. So we'll be going into a 7-minute intermission here at halftime. And the second half will begin momentarily. Stay tuned for that third quarter in the second half. It's going to be a good one, as Pequannock continues on and looks to continue with this strong momentum in this game. Anyways, here's Todd Kazuzak reporting to you live here on TJK Network. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK Network for the second half of the game. Apparently, we missed a goal. It is 12-0, so we're going to have to re-review our footage there and re-examine that. But that's what the scoreboard says, so we're going to ride with it. So, Pequannock up 12-0. Pequannock looking to extend this momentum and continue on with their lead. Here we are, entering the second half of the game. And here we go. It's Pequannock up 12-0. Looks like we just miscounted here on our scoreboard and didn't update it. Parsippany starts with the ball here. Behind the net. And they get in front, Parsippany, but they won't take a shot, but looks like they will set up here. And try to get on the board. And a shot. Save made by Rosaiola. Parsippany recovers and is able to hold on here. Parsippany still trying to get themselves their first goal of this game. And we're gonna have a whistle here, it looks like. Another form of contact here. Let's put in a measure, so an opportunity for the Redhawks. And a shot. Saved by Rosaiola. Pequannock with the ball here. Grace Vischer with it for Pequannock. Now over to Ava Heinold. Now behind the net with Summer Cerisi, but that ball was knocked loose. And now Parsippany taking this one out. Ball knocked up high. Parsippany still holds on to it. Emily Ziegler bringing this one back in for Pequannock. Behind the net, Summer Cerisi. Summer Cerisi gets in front for a shot and a goal by number 4. And we have to pull out our JV roster there. We actually do not have that person listed here. So we're not sure who that was. I heard Ava, so. But here we are. Pequannock up 13-0. Parsippany bringing this one in here. Starting to get some offensive zone time now. And this ball loose out at center, but kept in bounds. Mia Cristofano with it. Now over to Teresa Iorio. Behind the net. Now Summer Cerisi. Mia Cristofano over to Emily Ziegler. Now back to Mia Cristofano. Mia Cristofano. Gets someone knocked away. And now, this one's being brought back by Parsippany. And Parsippany try to get in there. And this one will find its way into the back of the net, and Parsippany will get on the board. And they'll make it 13-1, trailing by 12 for them. Parsippany bringing this one back in. And behind the net, they'll take this. Now at the side. Now in front. Parsippany trying to get something going here as they look to get back in this game. Down by a whole bunch. And they get through, and this shot goes off the post. It went off the ground and off the left post of Rosaiola's net. And it'll stay 13-1. But Parsippany's still with it. Looking to try to get back that goal that they were just so close to getting. Round to the side. Still no open spots. Pequannock has been defending pretty well. Still in front of the net. Still putting on a bunch of pressure, but Pequannock has been fending it off pretty well. Parsippany with 2:08 to go on the clock. Trying to remain on offense here, and we're going to have a whistle here due to the stick checking right there. And number 27, Ava Teresi, will set up here. And this ball is knocked loose. Pequannock able to recover this one. That was Sarah Robertson who got that one out. Mia Cristofano able to get this one for Pequannock. Behind the net now. Mia Cristofano. And she gets in front and scores! It is Mia Cristofano to make it 14-1. .40 seconds left in the third. Pequannock up 14-1. Parsippany wins the draw here. Looking to counteract here with a responding goal, which will shorten this massive lead just a little bit that Pequannock has. And a shot. And this one just wide. Five seconds to go. And the horn sounds with Pequannock up 14-1. Now we'll be entering our fourth and final quarter here. Pequannock up by 13 with a score of 14-1. Here we are with the fourth quarter underway shortly. Pequannock up by 13 with the score of 14-1. Ava Heinold wins this draw for the Panthers. Now Pequannock right back on offense here. Cribbs with it. Olivia Cribbs gets in front. Traffic in front of her. She'll pass this one off. Emily Ziegler with it. Takes a shot. And she scores! Emily Ziegler makes it 15-1. Pequannock with the ball. Excuse me. Parsippany with the ball from the draw. Parsippany with some room. This one's knocked up high. And Samurai Sayola not able to get it, but Pequannock's able to defend this one off here. And now Pequannock taking this one back here. It's Grace Fisher. And now Jocelyn Maselli. And this one was knocked loose. Pequannock able to hold this one in here. Grace Fisher. Over to Jocelyn Maselli. And that one was knocked away. Jocelyn Maselli can get herself on the board here in the game today. Jocelyn Maselli with a shot, and that one is saved by Seiko. And Pequannock with a foul forward, it's able to get themselves another here. It is now 16-1. That was Grace Fisher, I believe. Take a look at the replay. (16-1) Pequannock with 7:45 to go in the fourth. Parsippany wins this one off the draw. And they'll take a shot and get themselves a goal here to make it 16-2. Ball loose. Off the draw here. Still loose. Pequannock gets it. Sarah Robinson with a shot. She scores! Sarah Robinson makes it 17-2 Pequannock. Parsippany wins this one off the draw. And this one's knocked away in front. Pequannock able to get this one. And Pequannock bring this one in the zone here is Jocelyn Marcelli. Now over to Sarah Robinson. Now, Teresa Iorio. Now Zoe Wisner. Over to Teresa Iorio. Mia Cristofano. Behind the net. Olivia Cribbs. Passed over to Jocelyn Marcelli. Cam Corva with it. Now Zoe Wisner. Over to Teresa Iorio. She'll lose it, but she'll recover. Jocelyn Maselli. To Teresa Iorio. Cam Corvo. Teresa Iorio. To Mia Cristofano. Jocelyn Maselli. Ball loose. And Zoe Wisner recovers for Pequannock. Keeps it going. And Zoe Wisner while trying to get to the crease there. I believe she was initiating a little contact there, so Pequannock gets set up here. Zoe Wisner looking to get her second of the game here. So Wisner with a shot and a goal. Zoe Wisner makes it 18-2. Pequannock with 2:08 to go in the fourth. .128 to go in the fourth as the clock continues to wind down here. Parsippany wins this one off the draw. Take this one behind the net. Now at the side. Pass along. All right, that side there. Ball's loose. It will still be a Parsippany ball with 40 to go on the clock of this game. Parsippany trying to find some room to take a shot on Sam Rasaiola, who hasn't faced that much in today's game. Level whistle here. The ball was knocked loose. I believe it was an illegal contact there, so it will be a setup for Parsippany here with 17 to go. Parsippany with a shot. It's loose. It was saved by Rasaiola. She wasn't able to get it with her stick, but 5 on the clock here. As this one is taken out by Caitlin Ziegler here. And the horn sounds, and Pequannock with the victory on senior night. Great win by the Pequannock Golden Panthers in this blowout win against Parsippany. Bunch of goals scored in today's game. We're going to go over our 3 stars of the game. And that's going to have to be Caitlin Ziegler, Ruby Smith, and there's a bunch of Teresa Iorio also with 2 goals. So we can't really have a 3rd star of the game here, as there's a couple that we have on our list that equally are 3 stars. So your final score will be 18-2 Pequannock. And they will get right back tomorrow here at Memorial Field to face the Roxbury Gales. So the girls lacrosse team will be right back in action. Also, Sam Rasayola will finally get out of that personal losing streak and will now get her 3rd win of the season for her goaltending record. Pequannock will get themselves back to a winning record and will now advance to a record of 7-6. And the struggle will still continue here for Parsippany as they will drop to an overall record of 1-12. Also, in the first half of the game, we apologize for the scorekeeping error by our computer, as we did not realize it was supposed to be 12-0. We will probably have to cover that up in the stream editing once we get time to do that, as it is a pretty busy week. But apologize for that little inconvenience, but of course we corrected it going into the second half. But of course, to make the stream replay a little less confusing, we will have to cover that incorrect score and of course cut out me saying it's 11-0, just so the replay is a little bit less confusing. But anyways, apologies for the inconvenience. Great game by the girls on senior night, and back in action tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow on TJK Network. My name is Todd Gazak here on TJK Network. We hope you guys had a good time watching this broadcast, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, everybody, and peace out.